Welcome to Radio 911. I'm trying something different, so welcome to the stream. Today is June the 29th, 2020, and I am here with another installment of news. Okay, so hello to girls, guys, everybody who is here on this stream. I'm so excited to be here, and so should you. This is something new that I'm trying to do, and hopefully that you guys can be a part of this Radio 911. This is season one, episode one. I'm trying something different. So right here, right now. So this is also news coming from Talk Show T and also Omega Studio News. Okay, so nothing different, but it's just that there's no video. It's just all audio. So I wanted to try and do this. So see what different, bring something different. And I know that I use speaker that's SPREAKR.com to do the radio station for the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T. But again, I decided to use this right here. Okay. So instead of having the video, you guys can hear me. All right. So let me just go into the news. First of all, I want to say shout out to Daquan Jones. Shout out to Al Nicholson. Shout out to Princess Diamond. Shout out to everybody over there on the Mega Studio News platform group. Shout out to everybody, those who are in the group of Ghetto Kitchen Man. Shout out to all those who are at the Talk Show T group, the Pretty Bitch Club. Shout out to T.S. Madison. And also, shout out to you, because without you, this won't be possible. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here yet again. Okay. All right, so I do know that there is some breaking news on social media because I have it right here. And I talked about this before, and I'm gonna keep talking about it because this is what I talked about in the beginning of the first season with Talk Show T. First season, episode 1 on Talk Show T, and it's on the webpage. I talked about my boy Aaron Hernandez. Well, he ain't my boy, but the story, sure enough, the story, sure enough, is about Aaron Hernandez. Okay, so Aaron Hernandez is in the news yet again. Okay, Aaron Hernandez is in the news yet again, and it's like they don't want his soul to rest. What's up? What's up with that? Okay, nah. So anyway, so I actually told you guys back then that there was a gay lover, right? And we do know that back then when Aaron was in jail, he was in jail for killing Odin Lloyd, right? He was in jail for killing Odin Lloyd, and when he was found guilty on that charge, he pretty much was found, he got a life sentence, right? He got a life sentence. And this was in 2017 when he killed himself. He hung himself in jail. And like I always said before, and I'll say it again, if Aaron Hernandez was in if Aaron Hernandez was in solitary confinement and not in general population, he would have had probably possibility would have been alive today. Now I don't know the whole. Okay, so people say, well, Epstein, he was in solitary confinement, he killed himself. Well, I don't know if he was in solitary confinement, but I do know that he was a coward by taking his own life, as well as Aaron Hernandez, because the news here, and I broke the news before, where the jailhouse lovers tell all will be on July 5th. Now, this is a series that's coming out. This is a series that's coming out where Kyle Kennedy, the former inmate, the inmate lover that was supposedly dating Aaron Hernandez at the time of him being in jail, right? He is coming forward and he has some words to say. Now, mind you, the late Aaron Hernandez met Kyle Kennedy off of Prison Connect, like off of a website off the internet where featuring guys who like other guys, right? So he's seen this guy. He was all tatted up. Kyle Kennedy, he's like this tattoo all on his neck, all on his forehead. He got the teardrop. He just looks like what Aaron Hernandez wants. I'm not really sure, but Aaron spoke. Aaron did say that he knew someone by the name of by Kyle Kennedy, but I'm not really sure if it was this guy here. Anyway, the former inmate Kyle Kennedy claims to have been the lover, and he's speaking out. He's also saying that when he was in jail with Aaron Hernandez, they used to go and lock in with each other. They used to always cook food and smoke and get high and listen to music. But mind you, I'm not really sure if that was on the street or if that was in jail. But in jail, uh, the request to have Kyle Kennedy switch to Aaron Hernandez's cell was denied. Why? Because number one, Aaron was the superstar and he had a high profile case. And not only that, he was just this big, bulky guy. And it was like, look at Kyle Kennedy and look at Aaron. Now, I don't think that that's going to be the two. But had he would have been like, that's my partner, and if Aaron was really uh, serious and he, you know, I mean, obviously nowadays, like I said before, it's like, you come out of the closet, it's like now you got more people supporting you, let alone you being in the closet and keeping it a hush hush. So if he would have probably said, okay, well, you know, this is somebody that I know and from off the street, then he would be a great cellmate. But anyway, Aaron Hernandez died in 2017 after hanging himself in his cell after writing 316 on his forehead. We all know that there was three letters. There was one to the lawyer, one to his girlfriend, and the other one they said to a gay lover. But they later recanted it and said that the letter that they found was to his lawyer, but it wasn't to the gay lover. So Kyle Kennedy, he was like, well, you know what? I had an $80,000 custom watch in my possession, which he told the news reporters that this custom watch was given to him by Aaron. Aaron gave it to him because he felt, and I believe that he felt deeply in love with Kyle Kennedy. I mean, look, he killed Odin Lloyd to protect his secret. He knew, Odin knew that he was bisexual, okay? And he killed him because he didn't want him to come back to his girlfriend, who I believe that was his sister's girlfriend or sister. It's a whole bunch of confusion with that. But again, Aaron Hernandez was he played for the New England Patriots, okay? And I mean, he had so much endorsements out the yin yang. It was like boom. I mean, he had over $40 million. He had $30 million contracts here and there. And then he lost it by killing Odin Lloyd because Odin Lloyd knew about his sexuality. And then now Cal Kennedy will be spreading the tea on the jailhouse lover tells all. So this is all allegedly. Okay, this is all allegedly, and this is happening on July 5th, which is next Sunday. Okay, next Sunday. So stay with Omega Studio News and Talk Show T as that story goes through social media. Okay. So this is Radio 911, hosted by Kareem Clemons. I am so excited to be here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please like, please share, please comment. Okay? My next story. Okay, so this next story is coming from out of Chicago. Okay? This story is coming out of Chicago. I'm trying my best to wrap my head around this story. Okay, we already know that the killing goes on in Chicago. Okay? But this next story that I'm about to tell you is going to shock your head. Okay? It's going to shock your head. Okay? Two teens were killed. Two teens was killed. And I don't know if this suspect, he was having a bad day or he just did not want to be bothered. But ladies and gentlemen, two teens lost their life because they asked a man who was tall, who was in line buying candy at a store, how tall are you? A 16-year-old and a 17-year-old and another teenager was in a grocery store, and they seen this 19-year-old tall man, don't know him from a can of paint, okay? And they just went up there and they just said, you know what? How tall are you? Because someday I would like to be tall like you. They exit the store. Dumbass, the 19-year-old teen goes behind the 16-year-old and the 17-year-old and open fires and killing them, killing both two teens, and one of them escaped. Now, come on now. Just because somebody asks you, I really hope they give him life in jail, and I hope they give him the death penalty. Someone who asks you, how tall are you? It shouldn't be a threat. That's not a threat. Just be like, yo, I'm 6'3", I'm 6'4". Okay? Like, why did you have to kill that person? Why did you have to kill them? Okay? So, dumbass, the 19-year-old, he basically, this happened on June 20th. Okay? And he hid the gun, right? He discharged the gun, and he ran into a motel where they later caught him. Now, this man, who is a coward, who just killed two teenagers, instead of being a man, and you was a man enough to shoot them because they asked you how tall you was, and then the next thing you know, you kill them. That's stupid. So the Chicago Police Department, I'm online, please. I'm online. Like, you guys know I'm online, so please don't send me a message if I'm online. I'm live on Facebook. You see me here, talk to me right here. Hello right here. Okay? So the suspect was later found in a motel. He's a 19-year-old. We're not going to say the name here. He's extremely tall. He's about 6'3", 6'4". He's a black guy. The two victims were black as well. And now he has to go to jail because he killed two teenagers because they asked him how tall he was. Okay? Like, why do you waste your life at 19? You got two bodies on your hand now. They're either going to give him a life sentence or they're going to give him a death penalty in Chicago. But again, two teens were killed in Chicago because they asked the man how tall he was. I think that was just so crazy and so stupid on that 19-year-old part. Like, I really hope they give him the gas chambers because you know what? That was just real stupid. Real stupid. Just real stupid. Okay? So, yes, I do know. Okay, let's see. To 6ix9ine have approximately 34 days until his house arrest is over with. Who cares about that? Okay. Twitter called B. Simone transphobic as an old audio resurfaced. Oh boy. And you know, this is what T.S. Madison was talking about when she was saying something. I remember she was talking about when she went live on her platform and she was talking about Lovely T and B. Simone. And I think it was something that we heard, but I'm not really sure if this has something to do with it. But it says Twitter calls B. Simone transphobic as an old audio resurfaced online. Let me see. Now, according to social media, and I remember T.S. Madison speaking upon this, however, it says comedian B. Simone is being slammed by Twitter as a transphobic after an old audio resurfaced of her using transphobic slurs. Okay, so can we hear what she said? Do y'all want to hear what she said? Okay, during a 2017 episode of on a podcast, Simone talked about some of the pitfalls of dating an ATL. According to B. Simone, people needed to take care of business and swiped up on. I don't like you using that word. You won't know until you were in a bedroom. Yeah, this is exactly what T.S. Madison was talking about. Let's play some of uh, this audio because they're saying that she's a trans. Well, hold on. Just give me 1 second, you guys. Let me see. Let me see. I don't want that. Let me see. I don't want to. I just want to play the audio. Okay, I'm gonna play the audio. This is how I'm gonna do it. That's how I'm gonna do it. This is how I'm gonna do it. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't want to. I don't want to show anything up here. I just want to play the audio because the audio is on social media. I'm still here, you guys. I'm still here. I just want to go ahead and play this audio for you guys so y'all can hear it. Okay, I just don't want to have. I just don't want to. Matter of fact, let me just put this one up here. Okay, because I'm here with you guys. I want to play this audio because they said that this audio is saying something about B. Simone being transphobic. Okay, so let's take a listen to this right here on Radio 911.
Just find somebody within your proximity. So, like, I work Midtown.
You can't do that in Atlanta.
Girl. Why not?
Hell no, you can't do that shit in Atlanta. Swiped up on a tranny.
For real?
Yes, and you won't know until you're in the bedroom with them.
Bitch, I would know.
Well, I guess you're right.
I mean, but I
Atlanta
also
is just a mess.
Yeah. No, Atlanta, you would have
Which
to
I have nothing against the LGBT lettuce, bacon, tomato community. What? I love all y'all. One of my best friends is a tranny, but she's honest and open. Like
Yeah,
y'all
no,
in
it's
Atlanta,
the DL stuff.
it's the DL stuff that's the problem.
That is the huge
I would
problem.
actually go
Even
and
with
just say
dating
like
guys.
now that like does it? Yeah. Okay, it's a DL.
It's the DL
Yeah,
thing.
it's not a problem at all.
No,
I have
but
friends who are
it's the ones who are
transgendered.
open
I have
about
friends
it.
that are gay. One of my best friends is
When
gay.
you say like I want because see when I hear tranny, T-girl, whatever, I think chick with dick, right?
I mean, yeah,
because we're not gonna call a girl that's post-op tranny, right?
No.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying because like when you hear tranny, what do you think? Like underneath
a guy who's dressing like a girl. I know that's a cross-dresser, but the one who lives like a female.
But they taking hormones. They're trying to eventually change into a woman. Like a guy that has breasts and freaking, you look like a woman, but you have a penis,
but still have a dick. Okay, so
Yeah.
not if you're
not fully
post-op, then we're not using.
No.
I feel the same way. That's why I'm asking. I
Okay,
just want to
okay.
make when you hear the word. I think the same thing.
So
I don't
wait,
think
let me ask.
post-op.
So is Bruce, Caitlyn Jenner?
Bruce,
he
what
still
is
has
that?
a penis, right?
No, I thought
he's transgender.
I heard he got a.
Or trans.
Is he a tranny?
See, transsexual.
Let's ask the internet.
Listen, transgendered means I'm now a man calling myself a woman. Transsexual, I think, means you got the sex change.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
She's over at Google. What she asking Google?
Because I think it's transgender is your different gender. Like
transgender, unlike transsexual, is a term for people whose identity, expression, behavior, and general sense does not conform to what they were born as.
Transsexual, you're changing the parts.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you thought?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't think I could. No.
I always want to be politically correct.
For sure, because you never want to disrespect.
Because I didn't realize how many words I was.
Okay. So what we just heard was a clip from that was just so disgusting. A clip from B. Simone transphobic audio. Now, first of all, what do I have to say about this? So first of all, this is exactly what T.S. Madison was talking about on her platform the other day, but I'm not on T.S. Madison platform. I'm up on here, and I want to say my part on that disgusting audio that I just heard. What did she say? She said, lettuce, bacon, tomato community. Honey, hold on. First of all, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You need to get your pronunciations and terminations right. A transsexual is what? And a transgender is what? Oh, Lord. First of all, I think that what we need to do is respect and meet people where they at. Okay? We need to meet people where they at, and we need to understand that the word tranny, faggot, dyke, spick, Karen, nigger, all those words need to be obsoleted. Okay? Just like AIDS and all the words that make people feel uncomfortable should not be in our vocabulary. Okay? Because what people do is they take these words, which we already know, we're trying to abolish them, which I hope they already abolished, because people have died and people have paved the way for either words not to be used or different contents of it. So we do know that tranny, right, has been replaced with transgender. We know that that's an offensive word, okay? And I don't know B. Simone. I don't know her. I don't follow her. I don't know her. I just hear her through T.S. Madison, okay? And I hear this audio, and I'm like, come on now. And then she says, because her best friend is a transgender, which she says a tranny, I guess it's okay to announce all transgenders are trannies. Like, come on now. Like, you have to educate. You have to educate yourself, and you have to educate the people. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in 2020. We're not using those words no more. Okay? We are trying to set dialogue. And when we set dialogue, we need to start using the proper pronouns. And tranny is not the proper pronoun. It's transgender. So what if they have a dick between their legs and they got titties at top? Who cares? They are a transgender. If they want to be called a transgender, call them by what they want to be announced by. Her. If she don't want to be called he, then don't call her he. Call and respect her the way she is. Okay? If she is a transgender, respect her. Who gives a effing care about whether or not she has a dick at the bottom or a pussy at the bottom? Who cares? You ain't fucking it. So who cares? I don't understand. And then you get mad because you say, and I go off of what T.S. Madison said on her show, you go off because you say that T.S. Madison is not the right advocate for the trans community because she has a dick between her legs. You girls need help. Y'all some sick individuals. B. Simone, y'all some sick individuals. Sick individuals. Okay? And I hope the LGBTQ community go over there and educate y'all. Okay? Because tranny is not the word that you use. You know you was doing that for clicks and likes. You were saying that for clicks and likes. You were saying that because you want people to come for you. That's what you want. You want to say that because you want people to clap back at you. You want to say this because you want other people to get mad. But no, what we're going to do, we're going to educate your ass. We're going to educate you on the proper pronouns. Because you know exactly what you was doing and what you was saying. I don't know about Atlanta, but Atlanta ain't no different than Washington, D.C., Florida, New York, Los Angeles, North Dakota, Hawaii. No difference. We got a little bit of LGBTQ and I everywhere. We got a little bit of transgenders everywhere. They're not called trannies. They're not called chicks with dicks. They're called transgenders. And if you cannot respect the transgender, then the transgender community needs to continuing to put that ass on blast until you get it right. So they're saying that B. Simone swiftly apologized for misusing the word and announcing on a free webinar to cover plagiarism and copyright infringement. Somebody saying B. Simone has already heavily been a transphobic anti-LGBTQ community. LGBTQ and I shit is honestly the latest surprising piece of info I've come across today. How is transphobic, non-5, and a thief? B. Simone is the biggest bird in history. Bitch got canceled 3 times in less than a month. That's what they say. Then somebody said being transphobic does not only mean physical violence towards people who are trans. It also those nasty little microaggressive using slurs, making hateful jokes at the expressions of community whose life expectancy is under 35. FB Simone. Then they saying that not me finding out B. Simone said transphobic slurs. Just log out every time at this point. Somebody said we should been known that B. Simone was transphobic, especially when she's calling this trans woman Joanna Man on her fake ass TV show. So people are definitely upset because that audio we just heard with which resurfaced online with B. Simone. I think everybody needs to pay B. Simone a visit, like a birthday card, and wish her, and not wish her, but say to her, honey, you need to get it together. And you need to really pick up on the fact, or really educate yourself on the the uh, the the way you address the transgender community, the trans woman community, and really update yourself on your pronouns because you're still back in the 1980s and the 1970s. Okay? Using the word tranny. Like that is horrible. Who uses that word? Anybody who uses that word nowadays is like somebody who is just really stupid and just really just don't give a F about anything. Like seriously, like why did you use that word? You see a lady, you see a woman who is here. Respect her. Don't be go searching for no Adam's apple, or if that's a man you see, so what? If that's a man you see and you see an Adam's apple, it's she's a woman. She's a lady. Okay? She's a lady and she's a transgender and you just respect her and it is what it is. Okay? You ain't in the bed with her. You ain't sleeping with her. Okay? You're not in the bathroom with her. Okay? You're just there working with her. And if you can do that, then this world will be just a little bit better. I'm just saying. You guys are listening to Radio 911, Season 1, Episode 1, June 29, 2020, hosted by Kareem Clemons, IB. Okay, I'm going to move on. So, let's see. Beyonce urged people to vote while accepting BET Humanitarian Award. Okay. Jaden and Jada Pickett Smith blast YouTuber Sean over sexualizing 11-year-old Willow Smith. Oh boy. Yo, I'm actually want to go to here because I heard and I read some information about the coronavirus being like skyrocketing in certain parts of the country. So let me just go here on John Hopkins because John Hopkins gives you the update and current numbers of the coronavirus in the world. So I'm going to go up here and see what it looks like for the United States. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. So, according to Johns Hopkins University in Medicine, Coronavirus Resource Center, the United States right now is at 2,581,539 people who have been infected with the coronavirus. The United States now have seen 125,928 deaths. And I can tell you from this list right here, 31,397 deaths in New York so far, with 70,010 recovered. Our people over there in New Jersey is at 14,975 deaths with 30,092 recovered. And Massachusetts is at 8,059 in death. And it doesn't have any recovery over there in Massachusetts or Illinois. But Illinois has 6,888 deaths. And then when we go to Michigan, it has 6,157 deaths and 51,099 recovering. And Pennsylvania has 6,606 deaths with 66,686 people recovering from the coronavirus. And then second in line is Brazil at 1,368,195 infected. And then Russia comes in at 640,246 in Russia. India is at 548,318 coronavirus confirmed people. United Kingdom is fifth in the line at 313,470. Then Peru at 282,365. Chile at 271,983. And where is China at? China is 1, 2, 3. China is 22 on the line, and they're still at 84,757, which I still don't believe that they have more people in the country. More people in the world than any other country, but they're at 84,757 people confirmed with the coronavirus. And the United States only have 333 million, and we at 2 million. Like this happened right here in our country. Like, I don't know. I really don't. It's just really, really bad. And I really hope that we individuals, I really hope individuals will understand that, it didn't happen over here in the United States. It happened in China. Okay? So just because their numbers is low, I'm not really sure if their numbers are low because they don't send out their numbers or somebody lying here. I don't know. Okay? So, again, this is Radio 911. Welcome. Please, if you're watching, can you like? If you want to comment, please comment in the box. Keep it cute, right? Because this is a new episode of something 911 radio. And now I know that I was using the speaker, SPREKR.com, but I decided to use here. Also, shout out to Naylove. Also, Naylove, while I'm up here, I do have a video for you. I have a video that I recorded for you, and I want you to watch it because I need your help. And I know you're a big, big plant lover, and I know you do your thing over there in your home and on your platform. But I have a couple of plants that I took a video of. And if you see this video, I would like to know if you can identify any of those plants. And if you can identify any of those plants, let me know what plant you identified. Let me know what it is. And I will get that plant because I'm looking to get another plant. I love plants. Okay, I'm a Virgo, and Virgos love the earth. And we love us some plants, okay? And the trees, okay? Because the trees are of the earth, right? And I can't wait because August is right around the corner. We got June. June is almost over in 2 more days. And then we have whatever. And then July. And then we have August. August, I will be 39 years old. Okay, I'll be 39 years old. I will have another year to be 40. But I'm just thanking God that I'm able to reach this year because a lot of people that I know have not reached this year. And then people say, you old. And I say, you know what? Yes, I am old, honey. But you know what? I want to see you get there. And then when you get there, then you can understand when you say the word old. Because old is nothing but a word. Old. Okay? So 39 is coming real soon. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me go ahead and say this because I actually forgot to say this on my show on 6/28/2020. I do know that Charlie C. Stewart III was laid to rest yesterday in Texas. Okay, so if you guys don't know who Charlie is, aka Miss James from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Shout out to Miss James from Real Housewives of Atlanta, who passed away on day before his birthday, which was this month. Okay, so Miss James, Charles Stewart III, okay, who played Miss James on The Real Gay Wives of Houston, uh, produced and written by DePaul Norwood, okay, and his mom, the late Shirley Norwood, passed away, and his funeral was yesterday. They had a funeral service for him, and I did Kobe Bryant Sunday, and I talked about everything else, and I did not talk about him, and I'm so sorry that I didn't spread information, but I was talking about him because I wanted people to, if they couldn't share the love by attending his service, then they can share the love by going up on YouTube and watching the Real Gay Wives of Houston. Because if you're looking for laughter and you're looking for understanding within what people are dealing with every day, the Real Gay Wives of Houston gives you a little bit of that. Okay, they give you a little bit of what people are facing in their relationships. Okay, it gives you a little bit what you don't see, or what you do see, but you don't see as much on national or regular television. And that's what DePaul and his cast created right there on The Real Gay Wives of Houston. So, again, Miss James is her cast name, but the name is Charlie Stewart III, okay, passed away this month, and the funeral service was on yesterday in Texas. Okay, so shout out to his family. I do know that Mr. DePaul Norwood did have a video of his mom thanking everyone on social media. I can tell you that he looked it just like his mom. Okay, looked it just like his mom. Okay, I do know that somebody people say, well, why y'all calling him Miss James? Well, we do know that Miss James was his character name. Okay, but in real life, he was Charlie, but in the casting, he was Miss James, and y'all will love Miss James. Ray, Ray, Ray. Okay, that's my favorite part. And then he going to he's Miss James is on the show. I don't know what season it is, but he opens up his door because he has this program that that accepts people from the outside, and people who are going through it with, you know, being of LGBTQ and I, and families disowning them. And this is a place, a safe haven. So that's what type of loving person he was on the show, and a little bit more. And then he had to go through his relationship battles with Ray, and because Ray cheated on him and gave him HIV. And then, he doesn't want to be with Ray anymore. So Ray is constantly trying to get back with him, but it's not working. Okay, so if you guys want to go up there on YouTube and watch the Real Gay Wives of Houston in honor of Miss James' life, you guys could go up there and show the cast some love. And also, too, speaking of the cast and DePaul Norwood, I do know that you did say at one point that you were going to put something out, and and I know you was going through the death of Miss Shirley Norwood, and then you said you were going to wait until Miss James get better, and then now that Miss James have gone on home to glory, what's going to happen next? Are you just going to just close it out, or you can just put out what you already have and then just end the season and end the whole Real Gay Wives of Houston? Because now it's like the fans, me and everybody else, are going to have to literally wait now, because now Miss James is no longer here anymore. I'm just saying, okay? So stay with the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T as more story develops on any more info for the Real Gay Wives of Houston on YouTube. Okay, also, I want to really, real quick, talk about Noah's Ark. Now, I've been actually talking about this since day one, since they made the announcement. But again, Noah's Ark is basically coming out with a I'm sorry, they're coming out with a 15 anniversary virtual reunion special called the Rona Chronicle. And this actually is happening the same day and going down the same time when the Jailhouse Lover Tells It All with Kyle Kennedy. It's going down 8 o'clock on July 5th. And the Noah's Ark 15th anniversary Rona reunion special, Rona Chronicles, is going down on July the 5th as well at 8 p.m. on Patrick and Polk Entertainment. So we all know Noah, Alex, Ricky Chance, who we know Noah, who played Daryl Stevens, Alex, who played Rodney Chester, Ricky, who is Kristen Vincent, and Chance, who is Doug Spearman. And then we have the lovely Wade Jensen Atwood, who played the lover on 2 seasons and also Jumping the Broom uh, with Noah's Ark. So the cast groundbreaking is the LGBTQ and I, which is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and intersex. Drama Noah's Ark, created by Patrick and Polk, who we love, is reuniting for the 15th anniversary virtual reunion special, which will stream on July 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Time on Patrick and Polk Facebook and YouTube. So we do know that Jensen Atwood will be there, Roddy Chester, Doug Spearman, and Kristen Vincent is supposed to return with the Rona Chronicles, and they're supposed to be speaking. We do know that the script escape will be followed by a Q&A with Queer Eye, Mr. Brown. Okay. And then we do know that the series had aired for 2 seasons on Logo. And I do know that Logo, I don't know, but they did say that they had a marathon. But was that on Logo webpage or was on Logo? Now you know Logo, we don't have Logo because everybody don't really have cable. So Logo, it was on Logo, but again, and I will say this and continue to say it, I really believe that Logo did some F stuff by pretty much putting it on there for views and likes, and then once when they got their quota, they just put the videos in private. Like, you put the videos in private for what reason? I have no idea. I don't know why you put the view. I don't know why you put it in private. They were just doing fine on the platform. The first season, episode 1 made 500 and something thousand views in 2 months. So imagine what all the other ones made, and imagine what views and how many views and subscribes, including mine, which I unsubscribed from you, honey. Okay, on Logo YouTube page. So I'm sure y'all already got y'all plaque and y'all got y'all views. But my thing is that if y'all put it up there, why'd y'all take it away? That's the same thing y'all did when y'all was on Logo and y'all only had season 1, episode 1 open and unlocked, and then you tell everybody else they got to pay for the rest. Come on now, people, it's already been 15 years. There's been so much other reality shows that had came right from under Noah's Ark. So just put it out there. I mean, it's old, but it's still in light of what we're dealing with today in the LGBTQ community and I community. Okay? It's still what we're dealing with in the LGBTQ and I community, where there are men who are still who are black and who are gay, and they pretty much are in the States and they're pretty much navigating the gay lives. That is something that somebody is still doing to this day. So it's not like, oh, it's a secret. You are they already sold the rights to logo, which is stupid because now it's like with them selling the rights to logo, it's like now it's like there can not be another season of Noah's Ark, and I don't think Noah's Ark could come back as Noah's Ark. It has to be something totally different because that will be infringing the copyright because that was already. If Patrick wouldn't have sold the rights, I think he probably would have kept going with season. But since he sold it, it's like they had the first season, second season, and then they came out with Jumping the Brook, which was supposed to end it all right there. Okay. So yeah, so they're coming out. They're going to be doing this Rona Chronicle, which will be going down on July 5th, which is Sunday at 8 o'clock p.m., 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, too, again, that's going to be a busy day because that is Sunday. It is also Kobe Bryant Day on that day. And again, we have the Jailhouse Lover, Tell It All, Kyle Kennedy and Aaron Hernandez saga, which will be going down on July 5th at 8 o'clock. But I don't know what channel. I'm going to find that channel out for you guys, and you guys could go up there and watch that, as well as the Corona Chronicles that will be happening with Noah's Ark on 50th anniversary virtual reunion on July 5th as well. So we do know that let's give these shout outs to the sponsors. So Patrick and Paul Entertainment and Gilead are presenting the premiere with GLAAD, GLAAD, and Impulse DC as sponsors. And the reunion special coincide with the 50th anniversary. The event will also raise money to host a Black LGBTQ&I, that's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning and intersect, non-profit organizations providing virtual service to their community. And the fundraising goal is $100,000, which will be spent among Birmingham AIDS Outreach, Casa Ruby, GLITS, which stands for Gay and Lesbian Living in a Transgender Society. And in the meantime, Men's Group LGBT Detroit mobilized Our Brother Initiative, MOBI, and the Oakland LGBTQ&I Community Center. So that is the sponsor, which they figured the 100,000 would be more than enough to make this happen. Now, let me see if I do this. I'm going to put this in. Let me see. This is the website where you guys can go and donate for Noah's Ark. And this is the fundraising by Patrick and Polk. And you guys can go and donate. So far, they have raised over $2,645, and they need $1,000 to raise. So here we have the Noah's Ark Virtual Reunion Charity Fundraise. So if you want to be a part of this, it came up in the description. It came up in the description. Okay, and then I don't think you guys can. Let me see. Okay, that's the description that's in the box. But this is the GoFundMe page that was created by Patrick and Polk that we can go and donate money to. Okay, I just read everything that you have just heard right here. But I do also want to put this into play. Noah's Ark is a classic LGBT series about a group of Black gay friends navigating the gay dating scene in Los Angeles. Okay? It ran from 2005 to 2007 and wrapped up with the award-winning 2008 feature film Noah's Ark, Jumping the Brook. 10 years after the wedding, The reunion finds Noah and pals in the middle of a worldwide public health crisis and a global social justice movement. And then in this case, that is where it comes in to the virtual reunion. So I'm so excited. And also, if you guys go on Eventbrite and type in the Corona, the Noah's Ark Virtual Reunion Charity fundraiser. I know it's online, and I know the Eventbrite is tickets. But if you guys go do that, then I think, and I would know that the statistics and data that come back from those people who purchase a ticket, which is free, uh, they will understand and know how many people are going to be in attendance on this virtual reunion. Okay? So again, I think this is very, very important that we support our LGBTQ and I community, especially this is Gay Pride Month. Okay, it's almost over, but we can still show our support by going and donating to the Noah's Ark Reunion Charity fundraiser. Okay, so stay with the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T as more information develop behind the Noah's Ark Virtual Reunion Charity fundraise. I will give you guys update, but I will continue to update you guys throughout this week. Okay, and finalizing it on the 4th, because I'm going to be coming back on the 4th, because this touch on my next subject, and then I'm going to go ahead and in the radio 911. Okay, so shout out to everyone who the YouTube gaming world. So yes, so you guys, thank you. I thank you because you guys asked for it and I delivered. So you guys have another episode well, first of all, let me say special thanks to everyone who tuned in to my YouTube gaming on YouTube last night for an all new episode of Project Hospital. And you guys was asking for Project Hospital, and Project Hospital is back on YouTube. So we're back with the season 1, episode with Clemons Medical Center. And I can tell you, it felt really great coming back to the YouTube gaming, because I have not been there. The last time I've been there was when I had transport fever, and it was like a little bit like something was happening. Like, I don't know if it was OBS, but OBS was doing some BS. But now that they have fixed and updated a lot of stuff, OBS, which is Open Broadcast System, is definitely a great improvement, and I want to thank you for that. So, excuse me, I was able to do a stream of season 1, episode 1 of Clemons Medical Center. Now, again, sorry for the way the hospital looked. It's under renovations, and now I want to make an announcement that I will do a video every Saturday, right? Every Saturday for the YouTube gaming, just to have you guys up to date on the Kareem Clemons YouTube gaming. Okay, so that's every Saturday. But this Saturday, I'm not going to be doing it because we have the 4th of July. So what I'm going to do is between now and Friday, I'm going to have a video for you guys on YouTube with Clemons Medical Center with Project Hospital. Okay? But again, shout out to all you guys who tuned in to the YouTube gaming with Project Hospital on 6/28/2020. Thank you guys so much. And again, it's going down every Wednesday. Don't have a time yet for you, but I will let you guys know what that time is and what that date is. Okay? And then finally, I'm just like T.S. Madison. I am a person who like to create content. Okay? Just like how you guys see right here. This is Radio 911. So I'm just trying out a little something to see what is good. Okay, so here I wanted to have this as the radio. This is going to be the new radio station for uh, for the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T. But I'm just like TS Madison. I'm trying out new content. So I want to let you guys know that there is another content that I am now working on. But you guys have seen some of my handiwork on Facebook. It ain't nothing but just recording, honey. Okay, so it is it is now going to call. It has an official name now. It is now called What I See You See. That is what it's called. What I See You See. So basically, is my camera, and I'm sure you guys have seen some of my videos online and on Facebook. It's just me walking around with the camera, and I'm just showing what I see you see. And I do want to say to Chance, the video was not pertain to homeless people. It was the name Freaks Come Out at Night. It's just happening that I seen someone dragging something. I don't even know if that person was homeless or not. Okay, and then he didn't even look like he was homeless because you can't really see it in the video because it was so dark. But I seen in my eyes what he was carrying in that box, and what I seen, it looked like he was leaving from the park, and in that box, in that thing he was carrying, it was tissue, uh, ketchup, mustard, food. So it looked like it was something that they may have came back from the picnic. So I don't know if that man was homeless. Okay. And then when I was walking and I seen another person there on the street, I don't even know if that man was homeless. I don't even know where you got the word homeless from. Okay. And I understand that homeless is a mental illness, but the video was not pertaining when I said the freaks come out at nighttime. It was not referring to no homeless person. Okay. It was just, I was out at nighttime, and y'all know the saying, the freaks come out at night, right? Right. Okay, so I was not referring to any homeless people. So, yeah, I was going to delete the comment, but I just left it there. So I responded to it and said that it is what it is. Okay, that's on my video. So, the videos is just basically you see what I see. That's it. I will be posting more video when I come up on here, just like I posted the Bronx man kicks the EMT in his face while he's on a stretcher. Okay, and then the man who got beat up, being on PCP, he was beat up, and you see that video, and then all the other videos, because I got to make my own content. I can't be sharing other people's stuff. I mean, if it's social media, yes, like we just heard the radio station, I mean, the blog station from that clip. I mean, I could have showed y'all it, but I didn't want to because I'm trying to minimize that and try to put more of my content up here, okay, that I can give to you guys. So, again, the new What I See, You See is followed with the videos that you guys will be see, what you guys will see that I post on social media. Okay? So, again, thank you guys so much. This has been another episode, or this has been the first episode, the first season of Radio 911, hosted by me, Kareem Clemons. Okay, so again, thank you guys so much for being a part of this stream. For more information, you guys can visit the blog page. Bye.